Christian connection in Scotland, and it was all to do with a guy called St Columba. Now Columba was an Irish monk. He was actually kicked out of Ireland, believe it or not, for being too violent. Okay, this is a guy who was like, you know, Christian for God's sakes. He came over here. You can imagine he was a bit like a door-to-door Christianity salesman, right? He came with a very rare copy of the Bible, right? Which he'd made a copy of himself, and he'd sort of go around the doors and go, "Hello there, I'd like to speak to you today about a bit of the old Christianity. No thanks, we're pagans." He'd then pull out his sword and stab you. Right, and then he'd go to your neighbour and go, "Hello there, I'd like to speak to you about, oh, the Christianity thing." We'll have some of that. Not Highlands. Anyway, he set up his monastical cell on the island of Iona. Now we were in Oban, right, last night. You had the tiny little island of Carrera right in front of us, and then there was Mull in the background, but you probably didn't see it because it was very cloudy. But behind that was Iona. And this is where the ancient kingdom of Dalriada, they were buried on Iona, right? This is where his ecclesiastical centre was. Anyway, when he moved his power base over towards Perth, the kings were still brought to Iona to be buried, right? So this is what this route is. And this is the biggest stone on the road, right, that marks this point. But you'll see another one further on, right? There's a few more others. But this is where the kings were basically paraded. Not paraded, that's probably the wrong word. There's like a procession, that's the word I was looking for. Funeral, paraded, hey! Look at this guy, he's dead. So they're taken to Iona, obviously, from the centre of Scotland. Alright, that's what it's all about. Capiche?